Good looking son. I told this story 25 million times. I tell it again. So I goes upstairs, take me a little shower, because I'm not finna lay with no man smelling like no ass. I'm just not. Because you know what? You can take a shower, a bath, that butt still gonna have some residual income in it. Some kind of income gonna be back there. You can stick your hand, you can be done bathed 3 times, still stick your hand in your butt. It gonna still smell like butt, right? I said, let me go up here and take me a little shower. I'll be back. He laying on the bed. I go up there and take a shower. I get back down there. He laying in the bed like this. And so he throw the cover back for me to get in the bed, right? And I had on my little sexy naked J, little black neck, had my little thong on. You couldn't even see it because the fupa folded over the front of my butt, sucked it up in the back. And it didn't even look like I had on no panties, right? So he threw the little cover back. And so I just crawled in the bed with him, and he was smelling good, but a little sweaty, because, you know, we had been to the club, right? Oh, boy. So we went into this little session of, and he was all on my neck, all in my ear. And when you start kissing on me, baby, it's time to go to town. We ain't finna fool around, but let's go to town. Or let's get this party started. So me, when I'm laying with a man, I'm gonna start trying to feel to see what he working with. If I ain't asked him, let me see it yet. Cause generally I ask him, pull your pants down, let me see it. You got an unemployment check. Let me see that thing working. Cause if it don't work, I'm not finna fill out no application. That application is denied. So he laying in that bed. I'm laying all up on him, and he kissing out on me, and I'm like, oh. So I'm sweating and stuff. I'm like, come on, boy. So I get the feeling down there at the bottom, and I don't feel nothing. So I'm steady feeling like I'm trying to feel like where is that pipe at? And it wasn't there. So he kept kissing. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What? And because he had turned his body. So when I started trying to feel, he turned his body on the side, and he commenced to trying to give me that play, right? That play. And I'm like, this to play. So when I felt down there again, I ain't feel nothing. All I felt was a shirt like this. Hold the line. Let me show you how it was. This how it was. He had a shirt on. And it had a knot at the bottom of the shirt. I'm like, where the rest of him at? So when I realized, I'm like, I jumped up. What is that? So I pulled that cover back, and he laying in his shirt. He had his shirt tied in a knot at the bottom of his torso. He ain't had no legs. He ain't had no hips. He ain't had nothing but it cut off at the intestines. And I jumped up and I pulled that cover back, and I seen him laying there with that shirt in a knot. And I'm like, where the fuck your legs? Where your legs at? He told me, I'm gonna explain. No, you're not finna. You finna explain to me how the fuck you finna get up out this bed and get your motherfucking ass out of here. You finna get your ass up out of here. I throw that cover back, and I was trying to put my clothes on, because now I feel a little guilty, because I'm looking at this man, and he don't got no bottom part. So he gets out the bed on his hands, right? He walking on his hand, his bottom part on the floor in the little knotted shirt. And I'm standing up there about to cry, because I feel so sorry for him. And he go under the bed, and he pull out his legs and his hips. He had on his little Johns. I couldn't understand why he was so bow-legged until when he went under that bed and he pulled out them freaking his hips and his legs and his shoes. Then he had some little jeans. Back then he had some jeans, and they was creased, starchy, archy. He had put them in them cleaners and put them on. I said, you got to go. He talking about where I'm going. I don't know where you going, but you finna get the hell up out of here, because I'm scared of you. He talking about, let me explain. You can explain to me on the other side, motherfucking door. You can't explain nothing to me in here, because, baby, guess what? I can't even look at. And he walking around on the floor on his hands, like, and I'm like, get away from me. Please, just leave. So he got back on the bed and he pulled up the legs and he set his body in the hips. He set his body in there. When he set his body in there, it's almost like, you know how you had put on your shirt and you stuff your shirt in your breeches and put your belt on? That's what it looked like. So he, on the way to the door, he walking bow-legged and sexy and stuff like I had first seen him. Because I told him, I said, you could have told me before we left that club. If I knew you was $100 man, and if I knew you was a $6 million man and not a $2 man, I'd have left you at that club for somebody else to be tortured and traumatized. I'm traumatized. I need therapy from seeing this. And you kissing on me too, and I done got all wet, waiting on you to enter. I said, what you gonna do to me? He said, I was gonna drink your milk and eat your cookie. I said, and then how you was gonna smash me? How you was gonna smash? Because you ain't had nothing to smash me with but these iron legs and these iron hips you got. I felt so bad. He told me he was running from the police. And he ran under a house, and when he ran under the house, it was like it was some glass or a rusty nail in his body, on the nail, and he laid under the house and he was bleeding out. And somebody seen him under there. I guess the police was looking for him, and they found him under the house, and they called the ambulance, and he said he was in the hospital like 6 months. Because they had to take the bottom part of him, his legs and everything. And, that didn't stop me from going to the club picking up some old stray dogs. Baby, I've been to the club and came home with all kind of strays. Motherfucker peed in my bed twice. Then I had one, he had one leg. Then I had one, didn't have no legs. Then I brought one home. They be the youngsters. Like, I'm thinking, I say, I don't want no old man because he got worm. Well, young men got herpes. And man, gonna talk about, I said, pull it down, let me see it. He had a big old sore on it. I like, what the hell is that? Is that a Band-Aid or what is that on there? He talk about I scraped my thing, put my zipping up my pants. No, boo, that's a herpes syndrome complex, number 7. That's a number 7 there, because that thing was big. It was big. It was patchy looking. And I'm looking at it like, is it going to jump out and bite me? What is it? He told me, I'm telling you, I scratched my thing with my zipper. No, boo. That's a disease. You easy, boo. You easy. You can't talk about you scratched nothing, boo. You scratched up in a dirty something. You either done been in a dirty booty or a funky pussy. Because I nappy pussy. Like that lady on Deliverance. What she said? With your nappy pussy. Ooh, he ain't gonna tell me he scraped it with the zipper. No. You ain't scraped that with no zipper. You scraped that out of some nasty ass. I had one. He told me I eat his grocery. So